thought about going to Disneyland by yourself? Only weirdos do that, right? Well, I'm one of them. I love going by myself. I love going with my family and my grandkids and friends, but there's just something about going and just enjoying it by myself without being rushed. If you want to hear my 5 favorite things about going solo, keep watching. My number 1 reason I like going by myself is single rider lines. Forget the Genie Plus, forget the Lightning Lane, forget the Mega Lines. I'm getting right on that ride. Many of the big rides have single rider lines, and they go faster than the Lightning Lanes most of the time. You'll see this video here is where I went, and I was on Thunder Mountain by myself, and you can see I was having a blast.
Here we go, Thunder Mountain. All by my own self in the back seat. Scratch on the corners, but it's all empty. Here we go.
Doesn't it look like I was having fun? My second favorite thing about going as a solo Disney visitor is the fact that I can wander, I can rest, I can eat, I can do the rides I want. I don't have to coordinate with everybody else. If you've ever done anything with a group of people, especially kids, it's so hard to figure out what we're going to do next without somebody just taking charge and bossing everybody around. And I like to just go and do my own thing. Sometimes I like to just sit in the park and relax and sit in the shade and have a churro and, just enjoy the park. One of my favorite things to do is to shop. I don't always buy stuff because, that's expensive, but I love to meander through the shops, and you can't do that when you've got a big group of people. So it's really fun. Sometimes I'll spend a whole day just going through all the different shops and all the different lands and seeing all what's new and maybe gnaw on a churro or a candy apple or something while I'm walking along, and it's just wonderful. And you notice things when you're by yourself that you don't normally notice because you're not being distracted by other people. So I really enjoy just having that freedom when I'm there by myself. Number 3 is getting fun photos. So everyone says, well, who takes your pictures? Well, you can always buy a photo pass and get pictures done by the cast, but those can add up. But you know what? I just ask people. I just say, hey, will you take a picture of me? And they're great. They love to do it. You have to remember that everybody's there. Wants to be there, and they're having fun. And so they want to take your picture, you'll take their picture, you get silly, it's fun, you meet new friends. I've never had any problem getting pictures of myself in Disney, and I've always found people that are willing to do it for me. So don't think that you have to have a bunch of people to take pictures. And again, PhotoPass is a way to get some really fancy pictures, but you got to pay for those, so that's going to add up. I'm all about the budget. The 4th thing I like about going by myself is I never feel like I'm by myself. You have to remember, it's kind of like going to a concert. Everyone there is there for a reason. Everyone wants to be there. So it's easy to strike up conversations. I've met people and sat and talked with them for a very long time. One time I asked this lady if she'd take my picture, and then we sat on the bench and started chatting. We had so much in common. We actually ended up that we didn't live too far from each other. We became Facebook friends. It was amazing. It was a Disney magic miracle, really. But yeah, you never feel alone when you're alone because everyone there wants to be there and everyone there is having a good time. And so it's easy to strike up conversations about things about the park and people and the souvenirs and the food, and there's always things to talk about. It's so much fun. And my fifth thing that I love about going alone is the people watching. Oh, I'm such a good people watcher. I love to just sit on a bench and people watch. And my favorite people to watch are the children. I know that sounds a little cringe, but really, I'm a grandma, I'm a mom, I used to run a daycare center. I just love watching the little ones just light up and see it all for the first time, and it can't help but smile. You cannot help but smile. And if you don't smile, then you shouldn't be there. I have people that I know that I've banned from the park because they're grumpy, but that's another story, and we'll tell that another time. But people watching is great. You can just sit back and relax, sip on a beverage, and just enjoy yourself. When you've been to the park as many times as I can, just being there is fun. You don't necessarily have to go on all the rides and do all the attractions. Sometimes it's just fun to sit there and enjoy watching so many happy people and the looks on their faces and the smiles and the stickiness and the fun. So yeah, being a solo rider at Disney is not lonely, it's not depressing, it's actually a lot of fun. It's freeing, it's magical, it's relaxing because you're not being pushed and pulled and drugged through the park, and you can just take your time. The single rider lanes get you on the rides that you want to do. It's a lot of fun. So if you don't have anybody to go with, just go. Or maybe hit me up, we'll go together. If you liked this video and it was helpful or even entertaining, please hit the like button and subscribe because it will help my channel grow, and I'll see you next time.